The Python Prophecy Part 1. The prophecy in the heart of the lush Niger Delta, where the mangrove forests whispered secrets to the wind and the rivers flowed like lifeblood. Two villages, Akara and Obosi, had been embroiled in a bitter struggle for generations. The rivalry was fueled by disputes over fertile farmland access to the river, and ancient grudges that ran deeper than the roots of the mighty ibo trees. The once harmonious relationship between the villages had frowned, and peace seemed like a distant memory, a forgotten melody lost in the din of war drums. Legend had it that the village's ancestors had decreed that peace could only be restored when a rare, celestial event occurred, the birth of a new boy, born on the night of a full moon, with the mark of the sacred python on his skin. This child, they said, would be the key to unlock the chains of hatred and usher in an era of harmony. Years passed, and the prophecy was all but forgotten, until one fateful night, in a Kara village, Amma, the wife of the revered chief Ijike, began to feel the pangs of labor. The village elder Okon was summoned, and the women of the village gathered around Amma, their hands moving in soothing rhythms as they sang ancient songs of comfort and strength. As the moon reached its zenith, bathing the village in a silver glow, Amma gave birth to a baby boy. The village elder, Okon, held the child aloft, and a collective gasp echoed through the crowd. The elder's eyes widened in awe, and he pointed to the baby's forehead. A serpentine mark glistened on the infant's skin, a mark that seemed to shimmer in the moonlight. The villagers whispered among themselves, their voices hushed with wonder. Could this be the child of prophecy, the one foretold by the ancestors? The chief Ijike gazed at his newborn son, and a sense of hope swelled in his heart, a hope that had been dormant for years. The village elder Okon took the child and performed the ancient rituals, naming him Azula, meaning peaceful river. The villagers celebrated late into the night, their drums beating out a rhythm of joy, their songs weaving a spell of hope and promise. As the night wore on, the wind carried the whispers of the prophecy to the neighboring village of Obosi, where the elder, a wise and aged woman named Deber, listened with a discerning ear. She nodded, a knowing glance in her eyes, and whispered to herself, "The time has come. The cycle is complete. Peace is within our grasp." The news of the miraculous birth would change everything. The prophecy was no longer just a distant memory, but a living, breathing reality. And as the villages waited with bated breath, the fate of Akara and Obosi hung in the balance, poised on the cusp of a new dawn.